And welcome back. One of the top-rated shows on network primetime TV canceled thanks to a tweet by the star. Roseanne reboot got the boot. Dee Dee, host of Dee Dee in the Morning on K104 Radio. So, can you believe we're talking about this kind of a comment in the year 2018?
No, I can't. I think the whole mood and the feel of this country of 2017 and 18, we're all going, wait, I've never felt this before in my life. And I never thought that we would see this in my lifetime almost, that we're still having these type of conversations and that people are not aware. But I almost want to say this about Roseanne. You're old enough, grown enough, mature enough to understand that what you did was a racist comment. It wasn't a joke.
I think quickly she did. So here's what her tweet was, suggesting that former Obama advisor Valerie Jarrett is, in her words, a product of the Muslim Brotherhood and the Planet of the Apes. As a black woman, that made you feel how?
Angry. Definitely angry. Sad that, again, in 2018, we're still dealing with racism and racist comments and bigotry and ignorance. And for me, when I saw that and I heard about it, I was really excited and happy that ABC, first of all, she was, now Roseanne, now how dumb was that they're saying that the ABC president of entertainment or some sort, she's an African-American woman. You're talking about your boss, in essence. You've just said something about your boss that, you know, when you've referenced another African-American woman in that way. So it was so negative. I was happy that ABC pulled her immediately. Yeah,
they didn't waste a beat.
No.
And her agent dropped her as well and just said, you know, this is not the kind of person we want to represent. This is not our value.
I'll tell you what I did see. I saw Shonda Rhimes, you know, the great writer, you know, for ABC, and she made a comment and she said, Roseanne Barr made a choice and she made a racist choice. But you know what? ABC made a human choice when they decided to say no more, your show is canceled. And everybody is hollering about freedom of speech and everything else. She has the freedom to get right back on Twitter and Facebook to say whatever it is she needs to say. But she was representing ABC. I represent my company.
And ABC has the freedom of speech to employ her or not employ her.
Exactly.
When they sign up somebody like Roseanne, this is what the head of ABC Entertainment said, and again, the first African-American woman, Channing Dungey, to have that job, calling the statement abhorrent, repugnant, and inconsistent with our values.
Right.
When they hired her in the first place, they knew she was risky.
Oh, yeah. I think they did, but I also think that they tried as much as they could to turn the other cheek maybe and say, yes, she's risky. But again, first of all, you're talking about your boss to me in a certain essence where you're like, you've overstepped, you know, the line here. And I just think that right now, for what's going on in the country, we really do not need any more of that said. I know her show has come under fire for some other things recently, so it was like, you know, it's best we cut the ties here now, because when advertisers are getting ready to bail on you, bye-bye. Right.
Well, some people are saying the political motive because she also supports President Trump. Is it politics?
I don't think there was, the statement had nothing to do necessarily, I won't say nothing with politics because it was Valerie Jarrett, but I do believe that this right here, no, it's not what she said was a racist comment. Everybody thinks that just saying the N-word is all that is racism. No, there's a lot more to that. Yeah. And I think that Roseanne showed that. And a lot of people said, will this be racism's Me Too movement? And I'm like, hey, let it be that, so that we can educate a lot more people that this is not going to be accepted or tolerated in 2018.
And especially if you're a public figure, think before you tweet.
Yeah, trust me, I do all the time.
I bet you do. Yeah, we all do. Yeah, absolutely. We've got a link to Dee Dee in the Morning, K104 on fox4news.com. Great to see you.
Thank you.
Your show's still on the air. You better get back to work.
I know. About to be syndicated, too. Got to go get to work.
You got a phone call from your boss.